Well, in Silicon Valley, corporate team building has gotten quite creative. In fact, one PR firm had some execs create a mocktail that would best represent their clients. And our career expert, Kym McNicholas, was one of the judges for this competition. Teams were judged on creativity, the appearance, and the taste of their drink.
Xeris was founded in 2005. That was the year Wi-Fi really arrived.
Aruba was among the first to test, but it was soon clear that they weren't the best.
Aerohive came next, promising Wi-Fi as sweet as honey. But their solution will end up costing you lots of money.
Let's face it, you're not drinking Jell-O shots when you're trying to have a quiet evening at home. When you're drinking Jell-O shots, your goal is to be the absolute life of the party, just as our clients' goal is within their industries. The perfect pitch packs a hell of a punch, and you'll never see us coming.
I love this part.
A little kick to it.
Yeah, no, it's good. It's tasty.
I thought all the cocktails actually tasted really, really good. In terms of the presentations and just overall, the winner is the High Performance Array for Xeris.
Boy, team building has come a long way.
And that was a really fun event.
Yeah, it was it looked like a lot of fun, but what is it also teaching?
It really, I think, teaches the art of storytelling. The most effective communicators are actually those who have mastered the art of storytelling, and exercises such as the mocktail, or as you discovered, the cocktail competition at Trainer Communications, which was the brainchild of CEO Susan Trainer as well. It's really helpful for PR professionals, for entrepreneurs, and even volunteers of nonprofit organizations, because it's not just about crafting the message. That's incredibly important, but then it's taking it to the next level and being able to create a story around that message, and then learning how to communicate it in a variety of different ways.
So while they put together mocktails, it would seem to me that any exercise where you're putting something together, maybe cooking, would also be helpful in this type of thing.
Oh yeah, that's an absolutely great idea. Just creating a dish, and that takes it to the next level in terms of you want to create a story that you're going to communicate to the public, but what about the story within your organization, and promoting the fact that every single person within your organization is an incredibly valuable member of the team, and creating a dish is a great way to do that, because just as every ingredient is important to make the most flavorful dish, every member of your team is valuable. So what you can do is get a hold of a place such as Parties That Cook here in San Francisco, or getting a hold of there's a chef down in Silicon Valley in Palo Alto at Cafe Calafia. It's Charlie Ayers, who used to be Google's former chef, and he helps companies not only build their kitchen but within their organization, but he helps people with team building as well, and creating dishes that best represent their team, that promote culture and diversity within the organization.
Terrific idea, yeah. Now some companies want to go back to the traditional, go off-site, have breakout sessions, that type of thing.
And you can do the traditional ropes courses. I mean, many companies do that as well. You have, the building of trust. You have the strategic, risk-taking, ability that you learn from ropes courses. You learn to hone your leadership skills. But what about doing something really different, going up to Napa Valley? WineAndDineTours.com had some great ideas, such as a medieval scavenger hunt.
Oh, really?
And you can pay to do that up in Napa Valley. You can even create your own. There's a company here in Silicon Valley that I think I've mentioned before. It's Axient. They do backup and storage for small to medium-sized businesses. And they actually create their own scavenger hunt in San Francisco. So part of the team building is going out and doing the scavenger hunt, but also maybe making the creation of the scavenger hunt also a team building skill. You also can do a little winemaking with your team, and doing the same thing as you would do with a mocktail or cocktail competition or a dish, and having people blend the wine at like Judd's Hill, or going to Crush Pad or something like that.
You have latched onto something here that so many companies are doing now, and you're right, it's not just the same old ropes course anymore, the ropes competition. What have you got coming up next week?
We are going to be talking about not only team building within your organization, but in your entire industry, and embracing the competition in your industry and using it to your advantage.
Sounds good. All right, Kym McNicholas, thank you so much.
You're welcome.
You have a great job.
I do.
We will be right back.